Bienvenue.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live at 5. Super.
Exciting.
We're not a brick wall. News.
Woo!
So we have so much to talk about. We can't tell you everything just yet. But this summer, we are not done yet. That's the whole thing. That's the idea.
I have a suspicion. Now you're audible.
I thought so. I
There
was
you
like,
go.
I haven't been able to hear myself since we've been practicing, and I feel like I might be off, but
The
we'll
mute
just
was
see.
on.
Yeah.
We
I
got it.
was
We
big
got it.
ol' muted,
It
but
sure was.
my lines were hello everybody, welcome to Live at 5 and Super.
The word super.
Yeah,
And then I
so-
stuttered on exciting, so it was great. Jack's the only one on his game right now.
Hi.
Actually, that wasn't even your fault. I think
know,
I'm just
right?
off my.
I'm not a
Just
brick.
the mic being muted, and then it's okay, it's fine.
Brick walls.
Anyway, but yeah, so we're not done yet, and that's the theme of this week's Live at 5 or this month's Live at 5. I guess it's both, but
Week month?
week month.
You hear yourself cutting out? Because you
I
are.
don't hear myself at all.
Project!
Yeah.
Ah!
I don't know how.
Everybody yell wherever you are. Project with us. Do the projection
Whatever speaking you're doing, start doing it louder.
Yes.
If you're
yes,
in your car,
indeed.
you're safe. If you're at work or at school in a cubicle or you're taking a test,
Yup. Yeah.
Tell me
why
about
are you?
it.
Well, first
in a
off,
dark alley.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to us despite the exam. We
Right.
really love you.
Appreciate that. Maybe not the greatest idea, but we'll give you secret hints on how to pass your test, and it's to do it.
Okay, answer B. All right, now flip to the next page. That one, not that one. The other answer that you're looking at.
Oh, no.
The
They
answer's
have to go
D.
down two questions for that.
Oh, you're thinking of
Yeah,
C.
yeah, yeah.
That's C.
Oh,
Because it's two. The one two down from D is C.
Yeah, you're right. And then it was A.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You got it.
You got
Multiple choice exam test advice. Exam test. Yeah. Multiple choice test advice featuring UFN.
We're just gonna give you letters, and it's just gonna spell our logo on the Scantron at the end.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
gonna have the square.
But
Yes.
we gotcha.
We gotcha.
The little bit of
Like,
anxiety
oh.
I can impart on you for that today is if you have answered all of the above twice in a row, one of them is wrong.
The eternal anxiety
Oh,
of
God.
there can never be a double answer.
No, literally. It's just so yeah, you're welcome from UFN.
I love that gif. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's a little small for me, but I love it.
Just the yelling. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, we don't. It's not often that we're able to be in the same room. So it's been a couple months, and very happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm so happy when we get to do these
Me
once every
too.
other month. Hopefully in the future it comes back up to once a month again. But eventually in the I hope we do the live at fives forever. But seeing as Twitch isn't gonna be the platform forever. We're gonna have to do live shows eventually.
Yeah.
I suppose.
This
I
might
suppose.
this might be all you see of us on Twitch eventually. Also, I'm gonna go ahead.
Ah.
It looks like we're severely overexposed, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that real quick, y'all.
Actually, Jack, we don't have enough exposure. I think we need to
True.
get on all platforms,
Yes.
True.
especially Spotify. If we're not already on Spotify,
Spotify.
It's
It's
really
eternal.
important that we actually get on Spotify because Spotify is like the big leagues.
The big.
Yeah.
yes. But yeah, I think we have a good. Actually, I think we have a good amount of exposure. You're lowering our exposure, Jack.
Yeah.
You're doing great. No, it actually looks
SAT.
nice. Saturated.
Exactly.
I will break my heckling character to tell you you're doing a great job,
Thank you,
and I love you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Evil test maker. Wait, the worst part is when you answer B 4 times in a row on the SAT. Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
You can be
dude.
an evil test maker, make most of the multiple choice answers the same option.
Honestly, that dude knew what he was doing.
So rude. I think I watched a that was something that happened in middle school, and then they were talking about like if you don't know what the answer is, just do C, because out of all of the answers, like if you answered all A, all B, all C, or all D on the same test, it was like different statistic tests or whatever, but it was completely random, and the one who did all C was like mostly correct.
I wonder if that's mainly because C is like in the middle of the answers. So when you're a test maker, your inclination is to put it somewhere closed. Like you want the information to be secret, and you want them to figure it out. So you don't put it on the ends where it looks more exposed. Like A and D seems like, oh, that's the first answer. They would default to the first answer or the last answer.
Yeah.
So you hide it in the middle. So in trying to do your job, you fall into a pattern that is thus predictable.
Well, which is so funny because like that's what I would do if I were like answering a test. I would go through it. I'm like, well, I don't want to put one on the end because that looks weird, you know?
Yeah.
Like, imagine.
I would be the worst. I would always be making pictures on the Scantrons.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
every test that I organized the arrangements for would always have some hidden message in the dots.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
be
you-
like, come see me after class.
You know what I would do? I would be that teacher that would map the test exactly as a Guitar Hero track is laid out.
Oh, I love that.
Wait
A through
minute,
E.
That looks suspiciously like Cowboys from Hell. From
Wait a minute.
Oh, doesn't Cowboys from Hell start with like a so it's just a
Yeah. And they're like, bruh,
A B C B C.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
hard to do the arpeggiate up, but you know.
That would be
love
so
it.
funny.
love
I
it
would
so
love to
much.
do that. Just if you recognize Through the Fire and the Flames opening riff, I will give it to you.
Yes, yes.
You know what? Have fun.
You
My strategy is
passed.
just to study so I don't have to guess. I don't know about y'all. You know what?
Ah.
That is a valid strategy.
I
That
applaud
you
you.
know that is something that people decide to do, and I don't say that I would condone that or not condone it, but I know one thing's for sure, is that I definitely didn't do that.
It's like, so what you're saying is you're letting them win.
yeah, yeah.
Counter
like-
argument. Show up in class, kind of listen, stress,
Yes.
take test, pass.
Mhm. There you go.
I
You
was
do.
over-
Somehow that's how I got through all of high school.
You do all the studying at night by just kind of like flipping through your notebook, and you're like, I think we're talking about this chapter.
Oh,
Like,
fella, notes, notebook. What do you mean?
dude, no, yeah, no, it's just the textbook. You're just kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
going
yeah.
through the pages from
Yeah.
the workbooks that were like assigned, and you were like,
I
and okay,
It's probably
yeah,
valence electrons.
yeah, right, something like
I
that.
got that one.
I got
Aren't we,
that.
aren't we on mitosis this chapter? No, okay.
It's meiosis.
Meiosis.
What's the difference? I don't know. E?
Ow,
E versus
mitosis.
T?
Meiosis, mitosis. What's the difference? That's great.
Well, technically, yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I agree with Marker's comment. I get really paranoid when I calculate the answer on a math test and the answer I came up with isn't an option on the multiple choice question.
Oh,
Yes.
dude.
I feel terrible about
Yes.
that one too, especially when it is math, because at that point, where did you go wrong?
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's all formulas anyway. It's stuff you've memorized, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, either I chose the wrong formula, which could be any of two different operations I did, or I put the wrong variable in the wrong place.
Yeah.
In which case, I am never gonna correct that.
Yeah.
Or if you're me, you would just add wrong at the very end.
Yeah.
Just at the end, you have to sum up two values, and you were off by a 7.
Yeah.
Okay, plug and chug time. No.
No.
It was like
Go ahead.
like seeing those like little like problems, and they're like, it's obviously 15, and it's like not because of PEMDAS.
Yeah.
But like, people like are convinced that it is this other answer, and
Yeah.
like, vice versa. I'm like,
Guys.
I just
I love when there's one that's kind of complicated enough that you do it you have to do it in your head for like a minute, and then you like double check yourself, and you're like, okay, it's right. I can check the comments now. And then they're all just like 15, 27, 32. Like they're all different.
Yeah.
Like,
you're like, what do you mean?
are we all dumb? What's
Yeah,
happening?
for real though?
Well, I guess I'm coming back to this one later.
Yep.
And then I don't like a boss.
Like a boss.
Can't even tell you how many times I turned in a test only for the teacher to go, here you go. You forgot to answer one. I'm like, oh, thanks, teach. Also, oh.
Yeah.
Just like me multiplying 1 by 5 and getting 6. See, what the teacher forgot to do was to turn that thing upright.
We're gonna
Yeah.
They
blame,
let the plus sign fall over.
Mm-hmm.
And
we're
you
gonna
can't do
gonna
that.
blame that one on a misprint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't balanced right, so it's just kind of leaning on its side now.
Give my man the points.
Yeah, come on now.
Give my man the points he deserves to pass the test.
I was gonna say something that had to do with that, and it was a math problem. That was for sure.
All the math problems I've interacted with recently have been my friends yelling towards me about their raiding experiences in World of Warcraft.
Oh my gosh, that's been all the math problems that I've had to worry about have been D&D based too.
Oh,
Like
nice.
literally, you don't do math in real life. That's just not a thing that they do. Like they tell you, like, oh yeah, you'll use math a lot in real life. No, you'll use geometry in real life.
Mhm.
You'll
Yes.
you'll
use
use
arithmetic. in real life.
Arithmetic, geometry to an extent, trigonometry more often than anything.
right, but like it's really just easy multiplication and addition and like stuff like D&D and everything. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you
could,
roll.
and algebra, because there's variables like 2x, 2d6 plus 1 kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay, but name me one time you've used the quadratic formula in real life.
When I need to sing a tune randomly, and it comes out
Yeah.
of me, x equals negative v plus.
yeah, okay.
You have a riff.
Why am I trying to figure out the tune for the quadratic formula? Ah, that was it.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
Oh, whatever.
Pop goes the weasel.
Oh, right, that's what it's
Around the
based
moon,
on.
Oh,
bird
is it
monkey
actually?
chases
I think so.
the
Da- 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 da-
monkey
da-
chased the
da- da-
weasel.
da-
The
da-
monkey
da-
thought was
da-
all in
da-
good
da-
fun.
da-
Pop
da-
goes the
da-
weasel.
I love it.
Nursery rhymes with UFN. No.
Soothe you to sleep on this kind night, summer night.
Literally.
Mitochondria is in fact the powerhouse of the cell, and something I used to feel really proud about was the fact that I actually knew, like offhand, what exactly the Golgi body did. But at this point in time, I can't.
Me neither.
Now
Yeah.
I'm sad.
I remember the Golgi, but I couldn't have. If you asked me to name parts of the cell, I wouldn't have been able to remember. I would have remembered ribosome,
Yeah.
not Golgi body.
The
The
ribosomes?
Golgi bodies are the roads that it takes to enter and exit the
How poetic.
Is it the cell membranes?
They're roads.
cell. The no
nucleus.
to go through through to the nucleus to the rest of the cell. It's
Okay.
like it's like the road. It's like the filtering system.
Okay. Makes sense.
that's-
Kinda. I do remember they look like wavy lines all around the nucleus.
Yeah, they look like little squiggly
a
ruffly
brain.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to do like a big cell model for a while, so I know like little things about cells.
Prokaryotic cells have cell walls.
Mhm.
So the ribosome is the shipping container, the Golgi body is the road, and the mitochondria is the trucker living off of Monster and taquitos from 7-Eleven. Getting it there.
And damn, he's
Isn't the
doing a good job.
mitochondria- Isn't the mitochondria the taquitos and Monster?
You're right.
You're right.
You're right.
And the gas. It's a collective the intake of food from the trucker and the truck.
The double
They are a
whammy.
symbiotic organism, the trucker
Yeah.
and the truck. They exist in tandem.
Well,
Love
and isn't
that.
it like the Golgi?
Oh my God, it's like
the
Cars.
Golgi-
Oh my god! It's just the universe of Cars.
Yeah.
Lightning McQueen lives in all of your cells.
Oh my god.
Kerchow.
Gotta go. Gotta go. I am speed.
I am.
We got there.
We don't have the doctor in today, but like I believe somebody looked this up, but like I believe the Golgi apparatus is the structure around the nucleus, but the Golgi bodies are what are actually doing the transferring.
Yeah. I think that's
But
right.
I could be wrong.
Roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roads.
Roads.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
We don't need
Marty.
roads. We have Golgi bodies.
Anyway, enough about cellular
Cells.
biology.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But no, going with the theme, we're gonna talk a little bit about summer, and I know most of us like to stay shielded from the sun.
Yeah, I burn.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
like I burn and then I tan, but like I just try to avoid that whole process to
Yeah.
begin with. It's kind of painful.
My friend just got back from Italy and Greece.
Oh.
Yeah. And he wore shorts the whole time, too. Last time I wore shorts, it was by a lake that I got like 7 mosquito bites
Oh no.
all over my legs. And the following few days were hell.
Oh, it sucks.
Be a little darker now.
I mean, No, it was overcast that whole day, and our equipment got rained on.
That's too bad.
Bruh.
There was even a lightning storm. We had to exit the stage while it was happening.
Oh,
Wow.
Ah!
jeez, that sucks.
But you know what? It was a good show.
It is a
That
good
was for the
show.
tribute band, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So I keep trying to eat my hair.
The show must go on.
Yes.
You're good.
But we do want to encourage you, despite everyone's fear of UV light, it can't just be us.
And the lightning.
Get out there and hang out with your friends. Summer's a great time. Great
Mm-hmm.
time to spend with your pals.
Yeah.
Everybody that's in school isn't doing school at this time, and all the businesses know it's summer, so they're hosting social kinds of events. It's great for hanging out with others and having fun.
Mhm.
Yes.
You can start, I mean, there's tons of options. Most towns, and this is something I'm particularly cued into now with my job, most towns will have summer concerts, or the town over will have summer concerts. So check it out. It's usually like one time a month, and there's like a ton of people that always show up. At least at everyone I've been to, there's always like hundreds of people there.
Honestly, a blast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love going to summer festivals and such like that. Just a really good community of vibey people, and it's really hot, so you all have something to relate on with, you know. But yeah, I think just really in general when we're talking about like summer and stuff and like doing shows, it's just really good to get out there and just hang out with people and make sure the stuff is happening with all the good stuff.
And now it's time for... Alright, that was an appreciate a little bit of filibustering so we can get into this roll call with a proper interruption. So this is the part of the show where I interrupt Sad to do the roll call. The UFN Live at 5 roll call, that is. Now I'm going to read out the names of everybody I see in chat. If I know you as an artist of some kind, I will say so, and then people will be encouraged to talk to you about it. And if you're not an artist, but you are a regular, I'll probably say something silly about it, or tell you I really like your name. Of which we have, first in our list, Owanella. Good to see you again. Welcome. And after that we have Alice Hydra. One of the names I really like because it kind of looks like Alice Hydra, and I like the Hydra. We also have Commander Root, which is always a fun one. Reminds me of like video game characters. Welcome and thank you. And we have one of my favorite names to read out loud, Drapsnat. Welcome. It's full of consonants and funness. I feel like I could say that at somebody and they would be like offended at first and then be like, wait, what?
You silly little draft snack.
Like,
Being
hey,
a trap snap.
I'm sorry?
What does that mean?
I love it. I love saying that one. And we have the illustrious Emma Sandstorm. Welcome.
Ooh, illustrious.
Yes, you get illustrious today. Wear it with pride. And we have, yeah, we're selling that one.
got it.
And we have, also, so welcome and thank you. And we also have Marker07. Welcome back and thank you. It's good to see ya. And we have, Until Father Notice, also known as Buckgeist Mortar, next to the chat. So good luck spelling Geist Mortar with the fingers. OBOFGEISTMORDER. Ghost Murderer.
There we go.
Anyway,
got it.
And next we have Pegerino 111, the mighty Peach as it is filed in my head. Thank you and welcome. Yep. And last but not least, we have Swiggalicious222, who does have a musical project. Yeah, I think you could check the Instagram, ask them about that one. Who that is. Not the Mighty Peach, but the Mighty Cass in my head nowadays. But yeah, Mighty Peach is definitely the inspiration for both of those. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us on today's UFN Live at 5 roll call for summer.
The Mighty Peach. I love that when you said it. I was like, same, bro.
The Mighty Peach. I just imagine an 80s intro, like a He-Man-esque, like really like those friggin' like those really reverby toms. Dum, 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 dum,
Yeah.
The Mighty Peach.
The Mighty Peach.
The Mighty Peach.
Well, that's like
In
a
this
wrestling
episode,
intro.
excuse me, in this issue, we're going to be fighting the Great Swiggalicious. But will they be friends in the end?
The mighty fall, the mighty fall.
Yeah. I was just playing in the background because they're like, "Oh, we gotta interact with the kids," and this came out recently, ish enough.
Are we gonna cover Fall Out Boy and change the Mighty Fall to the Mighty Peach?
To the mighty peach. Have the mighty peach in love.
I'll have to get back to you. I don't.
Have a mighty peach in love.
I think
love
we
that
can
so
make it
much.
work.
We might need to do a little Instagram story later.
We'll do some silliness with that one.
Oh, I love that so much.
Yes.
But overall, during this transition into summer, we've really been chugging along in terms of progress. And we'd love to encourage y'all to join us in our progression. Yes, thank you.
Chugging.
So let's have let's share some stuff with you. We have a lot of stuff that we've been doing. Also, you started doing that riff and it sounded like Barracuda.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wow.
Yeah.
Those
Anyway.
solos are hard in that song. I was not expecting. I need to go back and try to relearn those.
Mhm.
Those are fun.
Down on my knees. Do you? Barracuda. It's so good.
Classic.
But yeah, you wanna share the first
We
big
have
thing?
The big one, and you guys have already been let in on this one if you've been following the socials at all. We have a track known as Not Done Yet, releasing tomorrow, June 22nd, 2023. And the astute among you will have noticed that that is also the birthday of a beloved first release of this band.
Trouble's
birthday tomorrow.
Trouble birthday, Pundle birthday.
Thought it was only right, seeing it took a while, and we were done with it around this time, and it's a really good marker, and I think we fit in some pretty good reasoning for having them on the same day.
I agree.
This was the song to have on this day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Looking-
I really wish we had little birthday hats.
I was
Like the
gonna-
little cones.
Aw, we should have done that. Damn it.
And the little
well,
like blow, like I would have been obnoxious with it though. The little like thing that you blow out and it like unravels.
Oh
and makes
yeah,
the sound.
yeah. The little yeah.
Party horn.
Party pop. It's not party popper, but it's like party blower.
We need help on this.
I don't have
Don't say that.
the sound ready yet, but with all of the suggestions, I really wanted to give you the correct jingle.
Let me see. We can get pretty close.
Yeah. Are we looking for the train whistle?
No. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know where it is.
It's been relocated.
No.
It's probably behind that, but
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It is.
Yes.
That's essentially what it sounds like.
Yes, June 22nd, Tremble Day. Is when
Tremble Day.
Not Done Yet comes out. Should be midnight.
Yeah.
Tonight.
This midnight. Right?
Midnight
This
East Coast.
Okay, so
So
9.
this 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we'll be awake for this.
Yeah, we'll be
Whoa.
awake for this. You guys will actually get the full experience of the 12.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe we'll do some celebration for that.
And if I'm wrong about the time zone, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It'll come out eventually. But yeah.
Wait. How do I do this without drop tuning? Nope. This is so much. I hate it. It is so much harder.
Yeah.
Just speed run. Tremble any %.
Dude, I missed that song.
Wait. I have to do it in the right key. Oh my god. How do... It's
All
good
those
without a
rips
capo. I
back
don't
to
have a
back.
capo on it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Me casually barring off an entire like as I try to play the same riff.
What's a capo?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, you're so right. I should totally. Can I even do this? No, it's flawed in its very conception. I did it.
Yeah, they could.
Hey
Okay.
man, if you can do it once, that's enough. That's enough.
Why is one of the tags still
yes.
psychological horror?
We like to keep that on there because we were playing a game earlier a while ago. Which one was it? Was that Everhood?
No, it wasn't Everhood. It was Silent Hill.
All right, it was Silent Hill, and we had that in the tags, and we've just kept it on ever since.
Yep. I mean, are you not horrified by some of the questions we raised?
Honestly?
Yeah, like, what are you doing tomorrow night? What are you doing for the release? Are you gonna have a party?
There's a non-zero chance that at least one person watching this stream drank water in the last 5 minutes.
If it was you, tell us.
We know.
We know all.
I'll be honest, given the emphasis we place on drinking water and all of us collectively not doing it, I don't think our fan base is doing it either. It was you!
This is water! I swear, it's Monster!
Oh, okay. Why did you remove Monster from the can? Oh, to disguise it. Oh, you're smart.
I love
It's totally not water.
Marcus says I'm horrified by the condition that umbrella's in. I'll have you know, it's a parasol for walking.
Yes, thank
For
you.
what?
It's a parasol, so yeah. And
But
it
yeah,
is-
good point.
It is pretty hurt.
We used that back when we were doing it's I don't know, I probably is not where most people live, but there's this thing called Pirates of Emerson,
Oh yes.
which was a pirate themed haunted house that like
haunted experience.
experience. There was like multiple haunted houses in a section of the fairgrounds of our county fairgrounds. And so they would deck the whole place out for the whole month of October, and like there were specific days. All their work is they had like hundreds of people would get fully like they had teams putting zombie makeup and pirate clothes on everybody every time. So you would go in and there would be even the people that would help you like check you in for the tickets would have like decayed face makeup and like an eyeball missing or something like that.
Well, and their performance stage was really cool. It was a huge pirate ship with pyrotechnics and stuff.
Oh,
It was
we played there a couple times. It was
pretty cool.
So fun.
Cool. I honestly like just that being my introduction to pyrotechnics on stage was just really neat experience because it was all horror themed and there was fire next to us and
And we were all dressed up too. We chose to dress up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We dressed up as pirates. I mean, we weren't exactly ghosty pirates, but I mean, I'm pale enough.
yeah.
Okay.
It was a vibe. It was awesome. That was so fun. Yeah, we
But-
still have those costume pieces too.
That parasol was used by our helpers of the day, who were also dressed up, I believe. And so it was like the symbol of like merch table and like everything and business cards. Come over here, giant parasol. That and the fact that it was all in disrepair was part of the
Right?
aesthetic.
I was like, it's part of the aesthetic, and now it's just kind of, it's our parasol now.
Yeah,
And it's beat up.
it is.
We love it.
We do.
We still keep it around because we're not done yet.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're releasing Not Done Yet tomorrow. So that's one of the big ticket news things. But we're also releasing a music video for that relatively soon. Relatively soon.
Like,
And you know,
it's not gonna be another 2.5 years.
yeah, it's not gonna be another 2.5 years, but it is gonna be not like the next day.
Yeah, not gonna be tomorrow.
Probably.
I was trying to get it out tomorrow, but I mean, seeing as that was the deadline, I mean, you're not gonna be waiting too long for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah, that to look forward to.
Yes. And now that we've, and so yes, we had Not Done Yet. We were talking about. We've also the reason all these things can happen and all this movement can go along now, and it makes a lot of sense, and we can work it into the flow. As we made a decision on our newest bandmate, also drummer. We're not going to share their name quite yet because we want to introduce you to them the first time you see them.
Yes.
Which may be at a live show and it may be on the next Live at 5 that we do. But we've chosen a drummer. We had a good selection of excellent drummers to pick from.
Yeah.
We did.
Really
They definitely
talented
didn't
people.
make our lives easy in the deliberation process.
Oh,
True.
absolutely.
We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went through a lot of pros and cons lists.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So we definitely took our time. We had some good people come in. We played with them. We got to know them, and then I think you guys are gonna like who we picked. You likely don't know them yet already, but if you are kind of in the NorCal, North Bay, or even the northern parts of the Bay scene, you may have seen them with their other band. And we will tell you who that is when we can show you their face and introduce you to them proper.
Yes.
But we have picked somebody, which does mean that we can start finalizing the next several tracks that we have had waiting for you guys.
Oh, yeah. We have been, by no means has everything that's happened since 2020 slowed down the creative process.
Yeah. We've still been writing.
Yeah,
and
so
thinking and working.
Yeah.
so now
Just a
it's
little
just
harder
a,
to see.
yeah, it's just a little harder to see, and now it's just like a dump everything as fast as we can into you guys. And we're really excited to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we held a couple auditions. We brought some people back for our gig gauntlet, which was
we're referring to it. Yeah.
such a fun time,
It was a
by
fun
the way.
We got so sweaty.
Oh my gosh.
This room, I will say, doesn't have the best circulation right
Dude,
now.
It was so warm. It was so
so
hot.
warm.
Literally. And like the last one, I had forgotten my water too. So I was just sitting there just
Oh, no.
dying. And then Jack was pale as a sheet after we were done. Everyone was out of breath,
Yeah.
sweat everywhere. Yeah, it was a great experience.
I will say that did kind of contribute to some of my reasoning for knowing who we picked.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm way more exhausted. I think this is the right one.
Yeah, you know, if they don't tire you out while you're playing a gig, then like, is it even worth it?
No, I didn't want to say that.
Joke's on you,
'cause
you
could've
said it.
been- it can be taken multiple ways. It's like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. This is fun. Or,
Yes.
oh my god, this is exhausting.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, and I also
literally.
don't want to discredit either of the other armors.
No.
Everybody who did make it to our gig gauntlet was fantastic in our eyes.
Mhm.
And I got sweaty for all three performances.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
we were sweaty for all of them. I was just more hydrated for the other two.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You got real sweaty, eh? Yeah, we
Yeah.
sweat. We know how to bring out the towels.
We do. And when you're under stage lights, this is something that like is not apparent, I think, until you step on the stage. Those lights are hot.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like
You don't
even-
know until you're on stage.
No.
No.
Even if you're in like a relatively open space with great circulation and there's a ton of doors open, if you're up on that stage and you're moving around a lot, not only are you exerting yourself, but those lights amplify it. Like the lights on not they blind you and they cover your eyes in sweat.
That's
So you can't see twice.
Yeah.
750 watts of heat energy pointed at you 5
Yes.
times.
5 times.
The double whammy. It's just ridiculously hot. It's blinding, and you're covering your eyes in sweat. Yeah. I remember having to brief John on the heat of the stage lights because we've done theater our whole lives, but like, man,
Like, I'm gonna wear a jacket. I'm gonna wear like a winter coat. Like, bro,
No.
you don't want to
you
do
never
that.
want to do that. Wear a light jacket that looks like a winter coat,
Yeah.
and or wear the winter coat and have a plan to take it off.
Yeah. That's why I've actually wanted to grow my collection of windbreakers.
Mm-hmm.
They're ideal.
Oh, windbreakers are so nice.
Oh yeah.
But also Marker in the chat saying that you're saying I can no longer learn to play the drums specifically to join your band, and I'm saying I'm so sorry. But hey, maybe if the option opens up again, please do.
I mean, we can always think about having an extended percussion section.
That is
You know?
absolutely not out of the question.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you learn it, we could always do like a pantomime joke where like, you know, our drummer's in the back like playing the drums, but it's not actually, and then you're sitting on the side and you're like, hey guys, and like, you know, takes a break or whatever.
Oh yeah. I think it would be actually really cool, and this is just spitballing. We've never talked about this, but I think it would be cool if we added an extra person to have them be like half keys, half MIDI pad percussion.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be
very
neat.
cool.
That would
I'd
be
get
so
some
cool.
synths in there, some samples.
I've
Mhm.
more than once, definitely more than once, considered adding members to the band just to play a violin or a keyboard or a flute. Or
Yeah.
just like just those extra textures, or even a marimba.
Oh, marimba. There you go.
I don't know why I'm
Cass.
imagining Habit with the flute.
Piccolo.
Piccolo,
part.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the flute, but an octave up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all that that is.
Yeah, all those instruments can add so much drama, and I'm all about musical
Yes.
drama.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Switching between different textures. I mean, this is something that musically it goes to like all the EDM that we like, especially like dubstep and certain. They switch between these sounds of all these different
Oh, yeah.
synths so much.
Mhm.
What, your music doesn't have 12 layers? What?
Right? Also, Marker Parker, I think that we would relish in a triangle player. So
Yes.
get your A down here. Let's get some. Let's get some triangle in here. Yeah.
Why was that the rhythm that was in my head, too?
If you come to a practice with us with that specific rhythm,
Yeah.
you're in.
Yeah.
But it's important that you get like the tone right. So it's actually. Are you following?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Somebody transcribe this.
So yeah. So you wanna here? Let me get close to the mic.
You don't need to do that. You're picking the
You know what I think I was hearing? That was what that rhythm was. I think I was hearing AJR in my head.
Oh,
Oh, really?
I was hearing Mario Kart.
Whatever the song title is, the one that's
Or
like,
the
I was so good this
Invisibility
year.
Star.
Okay.
I've been so good this year. It
I
has
was
that
so
break
good,
in the middle of it.
Oh, that's funny.
That's the truth.
It's called Karma.
You know what's funny?
Karma.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's crazy that we converged on that then, because now that I think about it, first thing that comes to my head is this drummer guy on YouTube.
Oh.
And he was playing a metal song, and there was a ride pattern that was hitting the bell, exactly that rhythm.
Huh.
I
Interesting.
love
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's great. Huh.
Music,
Well,
man.
I know, dude.
Music.
It's almost like there are a set number of ways you can string notes and rhythms together.
What?
Oh,
What?
That there just happen to be convergence.
Think they're finite
Yeah? Well,
within the
given
human
a-
audible spectrum.
Exactly. Well, I mean, technically, if you consider someone's lifespan to be the whole, you have a ton of options for variation. Think about it like that. Like, if you wanted to create a piece of music. Want to try that again?
No.
That's a very
No, do it.
depressing
I actually
train
want you to
whistle
do it. Why is that so? I don't know why I like the exhale.
It sounds like a wind going by. I was
It does. That was atmospheric as hell.
Yeah.
I need that to
Anyway.
bail me out of the tangent that I had nowhere to go with.
I was like, I don't know
You're
where
like,
you're
no,
going, but
really,
let's
really,
go.
do that again. I was just trying to be distracting, and
I
then I
appreciate
helped.
it.
So there
It
we
did.
go. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that worked out. But along with the new drummer, continuing on a little bit, we have a few musical projects in the works, including some people that we've worked with before,
Yeah.
and then some people that we haven't worked with yet. Yeah, it's a little exciting.
Oh yeah.
Definitely more so in the terms of, like, yeah, some people we've worked with before. I know you're working on a project with an individual. I can't wait to hear that. Those projects always sound so good together. We're not publicizing who that is because they haven't, and that wouldn't be
Right.
very cool of us.
Yeah.
Their project. Don't want to
yeah.
out them.
Exactly.
But
But
once
it
it
is a
comes
really
out,
good
we will point you to it.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we'll post it all over Twitter mainly for them.
Yes, and then also we're connecting up in NorCal in the theater district. So, well, we'll have some new projects.
So that's a new project. I'm really excited. I really hope that that we can get into some of those shows and spread our musical talent around, get some musical talent back, and then we can set up some shows and stuff with other people. Because there's
Oh,
some really
yeah.
talented
There-
individuals out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even live out here, and like of the stuff they've shown me, there's some really great talent.
Oh
Some
yeah.
really really.
Cannot wait.
But yeah, we've got those projects that with some other folks that we're working on, and some the Aztec Death Whistle.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
what
just
this
got
is.
distracted by
That really is.
It is the Aztec death whistle.
But But yeah, so we have those projects with some other folks we're working on. We also have our whole next set of songs, which we're lovingly calling Project Coffee, which you'll hear referenced. If you ever watched our stuff before, you know we like breakfast. So yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Bacon.
But you can
Coffee.
see, kind of just wanted to share the sort of concept of Not Done Yet coming out when it does before the next couple songs. You're going to see some singles come out that are part of Project Coffee. You're also going to see a set of music done as an album, which is going to have more of a togetherness about it.
Yes.
But they're going to sound different from each other.
Yes, and that's one thing that is, honestly, I'm very glad. This whole creative process that we've had has allowed us a lot of freedom. The way that we end up writing together, I'm actually extremely happy to say, has never diminished.
Oh yeah.
I will say, because right now we're able to keep a coherent, like, you can tell it's us. There's the heart there, but we're playing around with all these different textures. Like, Not Done Yet. I've already alluded to the riff a couple times. Oh. Got that kind of funk vibe, you know?
Kind of fun, kind of happy, a little poppy.
Which this you might have heard. That part you might have heard on the little promo that we did.
That was on the teaser, yeah.
Oh yeah, but then we have like heavier stuff. Very fun to play. And we have lighter ballady stuff, some of which you've actually heard before and that we've debuted.
You want to do like 2 bars from some of the other ones each?
Oh.
I kind of want to paint the picture of the theme.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do a little bit of spoilers. You guys
Spoiled
deserve
tiny
to
bit.
get some spoilers since how long you've waited for some music to come out.
Yes. We'll do... Ooh.
That's a good one. Yep, that's good. I'm like, I'm gonna cut you off.
Cut me off, because I'll just autopilot the whole song if you let me.
We're just gonna play the entire album here. Surprise.
And if I say Eternus, do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You get to the other riff.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah. I just wanted to get through that part.
No, you're good. I love it too, and I love hearing it. So we're gonna practice that later, and y'all don't get to hear the rest of it yet.
Unfortunately.
But what you're gonna see is a return back to some of the more dark emotions. And we're gonna do the thing that we do, like what we did with This Is Temporary, what we did with Tremble. We kind of have a deferring kind of feeling from the vocals or the lyrics and the way you interpret the song initially from what you see when you kind of dig into it. And we want to keep Not Done Yet as kind of the heartbeat pulse of the encouragement. Because we're going to be digging into some darker themes, and we just, want you to be prepared with something happy to fall back on.
Yeah.
and really, it's a great song to lead everything with because of that. Because at the heart of it, we are using the fact that there's that difference between what the music sounds like and what the lyrics talk about a lot. But at the core of it, we do have an optimism about it. I mean, about everything, about the journey that we're on,
right? And
everything that we're doing, and how it'll all turn out for us, for our threads, for everybody that's in our lives.
And I can't wait for you guys to hear the whole song of Not Done Yet and kind of dig into that one, because it also does have 2 sides to it. Because
it does.
We just don't do one side.
Just us.
Everything is more complicated than you think.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, on Project Coffee, we're gonna get into some pretty dark themes. I mean, we get things about like self-doubt, being worried about the future, and dealing with themes like feeling like you're an imposter and stuff like that. So we're gonna really dig into it. So don't forget to be encouraged. You're not done yet.
Yeah, and that's like the whole thing is like you listen to the really, that song that's like, ow, that hurt, and then you listen to Not Done Yet. Because you remember, even though that's the case, we're not done yet.
Northern California has a wonderful noise scene, so I've heard.
Yes. Yeah. Big noise scene up here in Northern Cali.
I was just needed enough to get you guys reminded that one exists.
That one
Because
makes me so sad.
I only ever play the tracks on my electric, and then I recently busted out my acoustic, and I was like, oh, this song.
Yeah.
For those of you that were at our live show in March, you would have heard that one.
Yeah. That was a really fun one.
Oh my
That
god.
was a debut of yeah, we can say the name.
You
We've
can
said
say
it a
it.
couple times. That one's called The Sequel, by the way. And to what the sequel is a sequel to is always a fun little thing. But
Yes.
it's pretty easy to figure out after you've heard the chorus a couple
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
But oh my god, it's just you can expect this album to span a lot broader range of just like even the sounds that we're experimenting with on our instruments. But it's gonna have the same heart, and it's gonna have even more depth, I think, than any of our last stuff. So I'm so excited. We're all so excited to get this all tracked and get this all finalized and,
So
and shown to you guys.
And something we have talked about, but we've never given a name to, that I just came up with the code names for, Projects Griddle and Carafe. I'm very excited to get into.
Oh, I love it.
The subsequent, we're
Yes.
already deciding.
Because they're different projects.
Gotcha.
They know what I'm talking about. They just don't realize they know what I'm
Okay,
talking
yeah,
about yet.
sure. Yeah, I'm like, I probably understand, but we'll figure it out later. No spoilers.
No.
Hey, yo! Thanks to the Amazon subject.
Thank you.
Appreciate.
Was that the show I was? The sequel?
Yes.
Yeah, we would have played it.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Yes.
That was the show you were at. You got to hear it first before these chumps in the chat.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! Hold back!
Before the rest of the tapestry. Jeez.
Sorry,
Jesus.
I'm just
Put
kidding.
some
I'm just kidding.
respect on their name.
Yeah, no, I don't mean it. I never mean
Yeah.
it. But yeah, no, you got to hear the debut, so that was such a fun show. By the way, I'm
Oh
still
my
jazzed
God.
about it.
So
Happened
jazzed.
like 2
Cheers,
months
Jake
ago.
Summers.
but-
Welcome and thank you.
Cheers. Yes.
Cheers. Good
Yeah.
luck.
To
have fun.
jog your memory, it was the one after the acoustic thing I did alone, and then
Which is so
you
gorgeous
came
sounding.
out. Thank you.
I got a good picture or I got a good video of that happening, and I was zooming in on my friend in the audience too while it was happening. So good. It has just like beautiful guitar in the background, and then my friend's face like, wow.
Sweet. And we did sign the backpack. By the way,
Yes.
the fact that we got to see a Tremble backpack brought to us at a show, and we got
So
to sign
cool.
it, is so cool.
I hope one day we can get some versions of that Trumbull backpack back because it's no
yeah.
longer available.
It was such a good item.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
When this is temporary backpack.
When?
When
When
this
this
is
is
temporary.
temporary backpack. Sooner than you might think. We've been working on it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Tremble backpack gone forever. So.
It was a
Forever in
limited
our hearts.
edition.
Sorry.
Y'all didn't even know it. It was limited edition.
Limited edition, and we just sprung it on you like that. But yeah, no, this is temporary backpack coming eventually. Eventually, for sure. I want to do backpacks for all the albums. I just
I
think
would
that's
love
fun.
that. I think someday in the future we might reopen it. But
Yeah.
I think we purposefully make the whatever Tremble backpack there is distinct.
Mhm.
So that if you bought one beforehand, it's special.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So-
I don't think we'll ever print that one again. So
No.
Yeah.
good job, Margaret.
Yeah.
Woo! And to anyone else who might have bought it.
So you know we're holding these guitars.
We are.
You know,
I've got this nice mic in front of me.
Do
Lemon
it.
and honey.
You want to do that one first?
Yeah.
All right. Right. I just go.
yeah, you do kind of.
Yeah.
Here's a cover.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, I didn't end up like this. It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me. swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside.
This hurts my hand.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. I'm proud of you, John.
I think the difficult part is over.
That's what you say. And I just can't look. It's killing me. They're taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, joking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. I Mr. Brightside. For those of you that didn't know,
By the Killers.
by the Killers. Who also
By
did
them.
When You Were Young. And other things, I'm sure.
Somebody told me.
Yes, and Bones!
Told me.
And Bones, which is also really good.
Oh yeah.
Don't
those
you
the same
want
album?
to When You Were Young and Brightside?
No, Brightside and Somebody Told Me.
Oh, maybe.
The one with the city, like the overcast
Yes.
cityscape on it.
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz.
On
Yeah.
your
Hot Fuss.
bones.
Fuss.
In it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
and
only
atomic something.
natural.
Atomic.
Atomic Underground?
I thought it had Miss Atomic Bomb or something like that. Or Mr. Atom. I want to know.
Mr. Brightside and Somebody Told Me on the same one.
Hey-o.
Nicely done, guys.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
did it.
When You Were
Music
Young was
trivia.
a different one. And then, yeah, Hot Fuss. And then what is Bones on? I think Bones is on the one beforehand, Sam's Town.
But you knew.
Yeah.
Boom boom.
Don't you wanna feel my bones on your bones? It's
I
only
don't.
natural.
Not really.
Yeah,
That
it's just
sounds
a little
painful.
click,
Kind of
click,
uncomfortable and
Click.
clink, clink.
clacky.
Oh
Yeah.
god, it sounds so uncomfortable. Just exposed bone, just do a little tap tap.
I'm not looking for that calcium contact, my friend.
What's wrong with it? You got a problem with bones?
Yes.
On your bones.
I melt. I become an invertebrate. Just
You're like,
turn into the blobfish.
is it...
No problem with
wait,
bones in general.
wait, no bones? Always has been.
Oh, it's all bones.
It's all bones.
But yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging
Oh.
out for
Thank you.
that Mr. Brightside.
If you guys have any songs that you know that we do that you want to hear,
Yeah.
throw them out in our
Mhm.
catalog or covers that we've got.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or even one that you think we'd be really good at presenting to you, but we haven't done. We'll
Yeah.
take it into account.
Mhm.
Probably do it next time. Or if we know the riff, we'll give it a try.
we can give it a shot.
But
Like if we know the
No
song,
one
we'll just...
knows.
Hey yo! I'm always happy to do No One Knows. Let me get the lyrics real
I think
quick.
Jack and I are both scared.
I'm a little bit scared, yeah, I'll be honest. In fact, I need a pick.
Oh my gosh.
So I gotta make.
No!
I'm super good at not spilling.
You're doing great, sweetie. We get some rules to follow. That in this, these and those. It just wasn't loading. No one knows.
This is a half step down.
Oh, it
Oh,
is?
really? We get these pills to swallow.
We'll get as far as we can.
They stick in your throat. I thought it was a little more. Tastes like gold. And I realize you're mine. Indeed, a fool am I. And I realize you're mine. Indeed, a fool am I. I journey through the desert of the mind with no hope. I follow. I drift along the ocean. Dead lifeboats in the sun. And come undone. Definitely caving in. I come undone. And I realize you're mine. Indeed, a fool am I. And I realize you're mine. Indeed, a fool am I. Good luck, have fun.
We might have to. Ah!
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Ah!
Punch it till you make it. Punch it till you make it.
Nope. Ah, I don't remember it!
Almost there.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I can't
It's
place
okay.
the notes. My finger's blown.
Heaven smiles above me. What a gift, her below. But no one knows the gift that you give to me. Oh, no one knows.
There you go.
Wow.
You got it.
I figured it out at the end. I don't know.
No one knows
No
how
one
to play
knows.
that a half
no
step down.
one knows
Dude,
how to play that.
You know what's funny? I started playing the riff on the right key, and I was like, "This doesn't feel right. I'm gonna go down a half step."
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, ready? Yeah, C to C. This is wrong.
Wrong.
No, literally. No one knows.
Wait,
Yeah, as long
I
as you
think-
just kind of, block your ears out a little bit during
Like,
the
I
bridge,
don't-
it's fine.
That might have been the original key, but it's not the key we play.
Valid.
Yeah. That was really fun.
Ayo.
Well,
Good
I hope
times,
you
good
enjoyed
times.
that.
Yeah, so that was No One Knows. Unpracticed and ready for your ears.
Is yeah.
Yeah.
That I do love. That is one of my favorite like chuggy riffs.
Yeah, I can normally.
Right. No, I'm still,
Yeah.
and I was starting to get a half step
Yeah.
too sharp.
Oscar, get in 2 months. You better practice.
Yeah, we will
Got
practice that.
Okay.
it. And we'll start it on C next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll practice
Oh,
it.
It's
later.
all good. Yeah,
So
we'll get
close,
it.
though.
And next time we might have drums. So
True.
Possibly.
True.
depends on the live streams. Drummer, totally in the band. I don't know about the live streams.
Yeah, it's really like schedule-wise, we don't know if they'd be
I mean,
able
he
to
said
join us,
yes,
but
but he also has a job.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, so it's
But if you make it to our shows.
But yeah, then you'll get to hear it all in person, and it'll be electric and in your face, and we'll have pretty costumes on.
And we'll have the songs practiced.
Yes. But no, not that actually. He's lying. Okay.
Oh.
No, you're right.
I'm
We'll
ready
have
to
them
go for
practice and everything ready to go for you.
I love how I literally was saying, I've practiced our entire discography. Yeah, of originals.
Yeah, right? I was like, funny that.
Funny about that, that's not all we do.
Also,
It is. Oh, maybe.
that's a good one, maybe. But
But we do have another segment coming up.
Oh, we
We haven't
do.
done for a little
it's
while.
very important.
Forgot about that one.
It's something that we only do for a moment. Only a slight moment.
A single
And it
slight
is-
moment.
It is motivational.
It's certainly motivational.
And it's with Joe.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Motivational Moments with John. My name is John, and here's a motivational moment. So, the thing I want to talk to you guys about today, given that it's summer, and we went over this at the beginning of this stream, but what I want to encourage you guys to do is really hit up your friends and go do something. All right? Contact them, because I promise you, they want to hear from you. If you're nervous about, trying to contact somebody, texting them, even calling them if that's your style. If you're nervous about doing that because you're worried that they're not going to be able to fit you in somewhere in their schedule, remember, they want that contact just as bad, and they're probably kicking themselves that, oh, they wanted to hang out and I didn't get to do it because I have a thing. And they're thinking about that too. So, when you have those times with your friends where you can go out and get ice cream or boba, or you can go like to a summer concert like we were talking about, or even just go watch a movie together. There's some good movies coming out. I'll tell you that. I went and saw a couple of them recently. Or even just hanging out in a house, in a backyard, or anything like that. It's honestly one of the most fun times you can have in the summer, and it's good for your mental health. And so I just want to encourage you to don't be afraid to reach out to your friends, because they want it just as bad as you do. So, thank you. You got it. I'm proud of you. I realized that my advice basically was like, they're just as scared of you as you are of them.
Yo,
Contact them.
Honestly, though, me though, that's been my experience like 90% of the time. Like, I'm afraid to text people that I haven't talked to in a while. And then I end up texting them eventually, and they're like, "Oh, I've been waiting on you," you know.
Oh,
so yeah.
Because like, if I can cast your mind back to like 2 years ago, you remember that like person that you were kind of like friendly with and you just like hung out with every so often? It was like, yeah, I like that person. Imagine if they just texted you out of the blue and were like, "Hey, how you been?"
Right, because you would be like, "Oh, awesome, yeah, I'm
People
good."
feel that way about you too.
I have such a double think about that situation.
Yeah.
And you just call it out like that.
Yeah.
So like it's like no, I'm just like 100% positive that like they don't want to hear from me because it's been annoyingly long. But then I would just feel amazing if they did that.
Yeah.
So
They remembered you.
Yeah.
So maybe I should send some time.
And if it gets, I mean, like, because I did this recently. Just scroll through your contacts list.
Yeah. Huh.
Like, and just because sometimes just the name jogs your memory. It's like, oh my god, we just kind of got into our own things and we forgot about each other.
Yeah.
Reconnect.
Remember that one time we baked a cake together?
Bro,
Right.
for real, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. Remember that time that we sat on the floor next to an oven cooking chocolate chip cookies
Yeah.
for 4 hours?
Dude.
We
Yes.
left the cookies in the oven.
And then
And they all burnt up, and we burnt the house down.
Yeah.
And we had to call the cops on ourselves.
We had to run.
Yeah.
Smelled great.
Yeah.
It really did. Made the whole neighborhood smell like an easy bake oven.
We laughed about that, but
Oh my gosh.
But
Uh,
it is 5 minutes away from the end of the stream.
That time.
I feel like we always get here and we're like, oh, I thought we had more time.
Yeah. You know, to celebrate the birthday of Tremble, I think we should play a Tremble song.
Yeah.
I
Close out
agree
this
with
stream.
you.
I agree.
I thought you never asked.
Oh, yes, my friend.
Oh, please. It's
Oh,
been so
yes,
long.
dude. I thought you'd never ask.
I mean, it's the perfect amount of time.
It is.
True.
It's the long song. And you can expect songs just as long on the new album, too.
True.
Or long.
Or longer.
Or longer, or so long that we had to split it up into multiple songs.
Which just absolutely happened.
Part of me wants to get that 7-minute track out there, though.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
see.
it's the same. So actually, that is a question that I'll
Yes.
just hear from the tapestry about.
Yeah.
There's a song that is, I mean, we might just not do whatever you want anyway, but I'd like to know your opinion. Would you rather a 7 to 9 minute song that is a whole experience, or 2 songs that are about 4 to 5 minutes long that like bookend the album? Just what kind of thing would you prefer? I think we already know what we're gonna do, but I'd like to know. Like,
Yeah.
would you guys listen to a 9-minute song if it was a whole story?
Yeah. We would love that.
Send it to me and I'll let you know my opinion.
Fair enough.
Close. You almost got us there.
Almost. I will say that it is dynamic. It's not just one sound the whole time. It
No.
goes from very not hard to hard to different to back. It's dynamic and stuff. So
It's good. It's good. It's
Quite.
good. 10 out of 10.
it's like I don't know. Like I don't know. I've only had the attention span for that kind of music so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when I know it's a really long song and I'm like actively listening to actively listening to music, I'll be like, I'm listening to something else real quick. But if I'm like doing something and I have music on in the background and I hear like a really long song, I actually want to leave it on because I want to be able to hear
Yeah.
more of it, and I'm not usually focused on it. So I'm like, it'll give me the illusion that it's the same amount as like every other song. Yeah. At least that's my experience.
And I kind of just want to have the one in our catalog that's like needlessly prog length.
Yeah, I want to do that. I will say though that the song we're talking about right now has one of the coolest bass parts I've ever written.
Oh my god,
So
it's so
it's gonna be fun.
So I mean, didn't Daft Punk once release the song that's as long as the movie?
nice.
I think so. Yeah. Valid.
Is that the Tron Legacy soundtrack?
Probably.
Stop.
7 weeks is enough of a hell. But even so, I've got nothing. So tell me, honey, drink 'em down to wager. He'll down this cup Jaeger. God's not watching, no savior. Guess we falling out of favor. I never thought I would end up with you. Another day we got nothing to do. We'll feel alone when we're together. Pretend it's all the better. Stuck in silence in a bender. But darling, just remember, I only show the best of my intentions. Even when I've lost all sight of heaven. How are you? I forgot to mention, I keep a smile on so you don't ask questions. It's a good point. With my job, it's been tough to pay the rent. Not keeping track of how much we really spent. Let's go blackout at the bar. Oh, baby, please look use a car. Don't wanna feel this tomorrow. How much we gotta borrow? It's getting colder on my side of the bed. Can't get up like the sheets are made of lead. But the bullet filled sunrise. Workers calling might be unwise. Boss won't let it slide. Oh God, I think we're about to capsize. I only show the best of my intentions. Even when I've lost all sight of heaven. How are you? I forgot to mention, I keep a smile on so you don't ask questions. Please believe that you're better off when you were lying next to me. And now I see that the lies won't help me stop it bleed. Please believe that you're better off when you were lying next to me. Now I see that the lies won't help me stop it bleed. Why are we stuck in this dark place? I never once was free. Hurt me, please, 'cause I can die inside these dreams. Don't think I can do it.
Think you got enough time for a water break? Hydration.
Sever me. Don't let me fizzle out like all my stolen dreams. Look for me. Don't let me hear me scream. That hurt. Oh my god.
You went for the push on that last note.
No, literally. I was like, yeah, I probably have enough time to finish my thermos, not remembering that I filled it all the way up.
And the spill of water just down
Yeah.
each side of the neck.
I was like, I kind of gotta commit, but at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna turn up like Jack.
Feeling kind of like you took down 200 deciliters.
yeah, a little bit.
200 deciliters, fella.
Yeah, it kind of hurts my chest a little. Also, welcome, Daniel Sherman.
Welcome. Oh, you missed
hey.
your chance for interruption.
I know. Literally.
Is it really, really you?
It's really, really you. Really, really.
Welcome to the stream.
Good to see you.
Catching us on our way out, but it is good to see ya. Just thought you'd
Yes.
never ask. I don't know if we're fitting anything else in today.
No, I think really all I wanted to say was thank you guys so much for all of the support and undying love you guys have been giving us during this time of us trying to find the drummer, us trying to get through, get more music out to you, get some music videos going, and just keep it on boosting and coming to our streams, because this is literally all we can do, and we really just we love that you guys are doing what you can to help us, and are helping in a way we can, and yeah.
We very much appreciate it. New music, videos, and shows coming very soon.
And the soonest of all, check out our new song, Not Done Yet, which is releasing tonight. Should be midnight. So
Yes.
Eastern time. So
Yeah.
possibly 9 p.m. tonight.
June 22nd, wherever you are, with or without a 4-hour delay.
Yes.
Yeah. Double check the PST versus EST.
Oh,
But yes.
literally. Piranha's gonna. Oh, never mind. I was like, Piranha's gonna get it earlier than all of us, and then I was like, oh,
Oh wait, no.
she's actually gonna get it later than everyone.
Right.
Probably gonna wake up later in the day. Yeah.
June 22nd.
Because it should
8
release at
a.m.?
some time.
Yeah, so it should release later in the day on the 22nd for her. Yeah. It'll be technically she's already entered the day without Not Done Yet, and that's just rude.
She's in
if
the
you're-
future.
If you're in chat, don't worry. We talk about you when you're not here.
Oh
We do.
yeah. Absolutely. I'll
Thank
miss
you guys
too,
so
though.
much.
Bye.
We love you. Wait.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
We
Love.
You.
so much.
Thanks.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Can you still hear us?